Raquel is out the door. Tom Sandybutt is getting roasted by his own staff at his restaurant. Vanderpump Rules is filming. News is breaking about where Raquel has been, what Tom has been doing, and also what Ariana and the rest of the cast of Vanderpump Rules have been up to. And they've been nominated for Emmys. We got to talk Vanderpump Rules.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want. Your heart's made of gold, but don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Stand-up comedian and Bravo superfan Joleen Lunzer here to break down all things Bravo television. Today we're going to be talking all about the latest news in Vanderpump Rules. But first, make sure you smash that like and subscribe. And also, let me know what you think in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. And if this is your first time on my channel, just know that I provide comedy and commentary regarding Bravo television and the news surrounding it. So we take a comedic look, we get silly, and I'm very opinionated.
That's my opinion!
But you are welcome to have your opinions in the comment section. All right, first things first, you guys, it's official. Rachel, aka Raquel Leviss, has decided to go back to her original birth name of Rachel, which works for us because we've all been calling her Rachel ever since Scandoval broke.
Thanks a lot, Rachel. Thanks a lot.
According to Entertainment Weekly, it's been a rough few months for a noted other woman. Ooh, she's getting a nice, that's like a nice way of saying the woman who ruined my life. But did she really, or did they both? I mean, Scandoval. And did they really ruin Ariana's life? Because she is thriving and has a hot new boyfriend, and she's going to be on Dancing with the Stars. And her sandwich shop is, going to be open soon, hopefully. And
I got done with the show at the Hollywood Improv, and I thought I'd drive down and find something about her sandwiches. Okay, so let's take a look, and I'll show you how it's coming along. There is Sir, which appears to not be open right now. Now let's take the walk from Sir to something about her.
Send it to Daryl.
That was like a 1 minute walk from Sir, maybe 2 minutes in heels. And then you're at something about her. And do we peek inside? We peek inside because we're creepy. Oh, this is a cute patio. And then there's cushions, the kitchen looks cute, lights are up. I think they're killing it. Definitely gonna buy a sandwich as soon as it's open. Way to go, ladies. There's something about her restaurant looks so adorable. It looks like it's ready to open very, very soon. It's a good little space. It's cute. You know that it's your time. These are the best days of our lives. Just raise your sandwich high. This one's for you with mayo.
other woman, Raquel Leviss, since her affair with Vanderpump Rules co-star Tom Sandoval, aka Tom Sandybutt, is what we call him here, spilled out into the national consciousness. Yes, this is a cheating scandal, reality TV news scandal that went global. I mean, it was everywhere. It was all we were binging on and feeding ourselves with for months, and I was here for it. Entertainment Weekly goes on to say the fallout was swift and severe, particularly for Leviss, who, aside from an appearance on the show's reunion special, all but retreated from public life. And we've talked about this before, you guys. How much more proof do we need that the patriarchy is real and alive and very unfair when it comes to cheating scandals? Because Tom Sandoval has been on a whole tour with a band, and he can't even sing, okay? He's just screaming into a microphone at a, conference room in a city probably not near you. And Rachel, she had to go into hiding. While Tom is just out there living his best lifted Converse shoe life. He's out there living his best, screaming into the microphone, not even catching a note. Like
He's like trying to, like a Pokemon, try to catch a ball. He can't even catch one note.
while he's allegedly, quote unquote, singing. Again, everything I say is alleged, but everything I say is true, except for the parts that are false. Rachel has been in hiding. It was a rehab type mental health facility in Arizona. And you guys get this. The bill for her stay, I think she left sometime in June, July, August, spring, summer, fall. Whenever She by Sheree is coming out, that's when Rachel allegedly left the facility.
Probably more September. For that is spring summer.
Okay.
September spring show spring summer.
And she raked up a bill there for, according to TMZ, $200,000. Whoa. And according to TMZ, she was getting mental health and trauma therapy. And I use quotes because they're fun. A rep for Rachel said it's not due to drinking, even though a lot of stars and celebrities have allegedly been at this location, which is the Meadows in Wickenburg, Arizona.
I have been to Wickenburg. It's a cute little town. That's super cute.
The 28-year-old reality star checked into Meadows in Wickenburg, Arizona back in April. TMZ and Entertainment Weekly reports a decision that people are saying predated this whole cheating scandals, that she had already wanted to get help for her mental. So after all this broke, it was just more of a reason for her to go and get help. According to this article, Raquel and her family decided before the relationship was discovered that she would enter a voluntary facility for mental health counseling. Her rep told People magazine at the time she was scheduled to go in pre-reunion. We all remember that. And she thought she was going to get out of going to the reunion. We were like, oh no, girl, you got to show up. That is in your contract. Mental health is number one, but it seemed like you are mentally healthy enough to be banging Sandy butt for months and months and months and months, allegedly. So we can do one more reunion and then you can head right over to Wickenburg, a very cute little city in Arizona. And according to Rachel's rep, Levis was not in rehab, like I said, for substance issues, but was seeking treatment for mental health and trauma therapy. I mean, more power to you for that. But I wish Scandoval would have had to go too. I wish Sandy Butt would have went to some kind of mental health thing, because maybe they could have told him, like, it's, singing's not for everybody. Believe in yourself, but not too much. You don't want to believe in yourself where it's like doing things that are cringe, embarrassing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, I accepted it, by the way. I accepted it. Like, I was like, okay, like, Ken and Lisa, they probably don't have sex all the time. Like, this is probably how it is. Like, you get in a relationship, like, for a long time, you just stop having sex. It's just one of the things that happens. I hear it all the time. So I accepted it, I got porn, I got whatever. I can just go crack one off in the bathroom, like, right. Be done with it. But
like, he's 40. He's 40 years old, everybody.
He's such a loser.
Also, I love how they're really trying to push she's not drinking too much and she's not doing too many mushrooms. It is totally healthy for a 28-year-old to, be cheating with her best friend's 48-year-old boyfriend, Tom Sandy Butt, and have those lights things, those little balls that create galaxy lights. That's very normal and is not induced by mushrooms, allegedly, or copious amounts of alcohol. No, it's actually what sober people do.
They don't.
Now, sources, aka Rachel's friends or her mom and dad, are saying she's a totally different person. Okay, we'll see. Okay. Is Wickenburg magic? Is that like, I know Sunnydale, I'm a huge Buffy fan, was on the Hellmouth. Is Wickenburg on the mental health mouth?
God, what is your childhood trauma?
I think it might take a little longer. So after 2 months in this mental health facility, she's went back to Rachel. And there's been a lot of reports that, maybe some mental health specialists encouraged her to do so, saying, take your power back. If all these people out there are going to call you Rachel, well, gosh darn it, you just be Rachel. You be the best, almost best, you be the most mediocre Rachel you can be. And she's like, that sounds really good. I'm going to definitely do that. Because Lala thinks it's like an insult to call me Rachel. And it's not, Lala. because it's my name.
Totally.
Now on to the Toms. If you guys watched Stars on Mars, you saw that Tom Schwartz was on that show. It was a pretty good show. He did talk a little bit about the Scandoval of it all, but he still seemed to not quite get why people were having reactions to him. And let me just tell you, Schwartz, it's not just because of Scandoval, your reaction to it, you being complicit in it. It's also the way that both Toms have been outed now. Like, the editing is no longer there to protect you. So we see, how you have been really saved through editing, and we see how you treat Katie, your now ex-wife, and we see a lot of things about you. So the veil has been lifted from the Toms, unfortunately for them. Now, according to Page 6 yesterday, Tom Sandoval and Tom Schwartz have a tense conversation while filming a new season of Vanderpump Rules. So Tom Sandoval and Tom Schwartz looked tense as the cameras were rolling for season 11 of Vanderpump Rules. I cannot wait for this damn season. Can we just hurry it up? I mean, can there be an expedited season? Also, shout out to the editors, shout out to everyone at Vanderpump Rules. They were nominated for 2 Emmys. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Apparently the Toms are looking really tense while the cameras are rolling. Duh. They were just in like an international cheating scandal. They just got dragged by the internet. Their bar that's in the strip mall, Schwartz and Sandy's, was allegedly not doing too great, even though I went there early on in the scandal and they seem to be doing fine. But it has to kind of suck to work there and have people come in and be like, I hate your boss. I hate one of the guys that's on this sign. So of course the Toms are going to be tense. They're entering this next season coming off the Scandoval of it all, which was huge news. So photos by Page 6 are showing them, as you can see here. The 2 Toms went shopping together at 316 in Los Angeles in Little Tokyo. And that was on Friday. And I love Little Tokyo. It is like one of the best neighborhoods in Los Angeles. It has great shopping, great food. It's just so awesome. But there, Sandy Butt is just tainting it, if you will. Page 6 is saying that their body language looked agitated. Yeah. I mean, that's like Tom Sandy Butt's constant state is agitation. Even when he was a fan favorite and given a good edit on the show, he still looked agitated. As you can see, they are filming, and at one point, Page 6 is saying the most extras musician, clad in a black tank top with khakis, gave an intense side-eye as his hand rested on his hip like a sassy lady. While speaking with Schwartz, he was like, I'm going to keep singing if I want to. These platform shoes look good. Cargo pants are back. Sandy Butt is really channeling his inner 90s child, which makes sense. I think he graduated high school in 1994, allegedly. And so that was, when you have these midlife crises, which I think he's most likely having, allegedly, whatever. I think that is, the place you go back to. You go back to the time when you felt your best self. And for him, it was 1994. And we've talked about this before. The Counting Crows, August and Everything After album was out. Whole, Courtney Love came out with a great album, Live Through This. They were just like a couple years away from Gavin Rossdale. And
I'm Gavin. You're Gavin. Can't tell any different. Well, I guess, yeah, whatever. I guess. I guess it's a tough question, actually. Sit back and look at it. Yeah, we just like to play. It's nice that people know us and like us and want to come and see us, Whatever.
His fashion's giving very 94, 95, 96 vibes. And next thing you know, he is going to be showing up with one of those silver ball necklaces. You remember those? Oh, I mean, nobody wore them like Gavin Rossdale. And you guys know my obsession with Gavin Rossdale from Bush. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see him showing up. I mean, he's wearing friendship bracelets. He's got the cargo pants. The hair is very 90s. I mean, he's like trying to pull Jonathan Taylor Thomas with that hair flip, just like.
What's your home improvement?
I don't know. I wasn't really a home improvement fan, but I do remember the hotness that was JTT. It looks like he's still rocking a white nail polish, maybe with a design on it. And he is ready if you guys want to invite him on a fishing trip. Maybe you want to go fly fishing or something in a river. He is ready to just pull off the bottoms of his pants, unzip them, and they can turn into shorts. And he is ready to fly fish or swim in a creek or a crick. And Tom Schwartz, obviously, fashion-wise, he is just still dressing like a divorced dad who is waiting for his weekend with the kids. And Sandoval's relationship with his Tom and Schwartz and Sandy's business partner also seemed rocky earlier this month, while filming together. According to Page 6, in a secretly recorded clip, Scandoval could be heard speaking to Schwartz about Greg Morris, who owns Schwartz and Sandy, saying something about Morris stubbing his toe and ruining everything. What? This is so Tom Sandy Butt. Yeah, I'm sure Greg came in and he was like, how's it going? Where's Tom Sandy Butt? And Tom Schwartz is like, I live here now. I've been here the whole time, ever since I got back from Mars. I haven't left. Schwartz and Sandy's, or Sharts and Skeezies, as some people like to call it. Some people being some horrible woman on the internet named Jolene.
You're crazy. Oh my God. You are now nuts.
Then Greg, was walking around, checking everything out, doing what Tom Sandoval should be doing, and he stubbed his toe. And then that just made Sandy Butt get really mad. And he's like, how dare he stub his toe at my restaurant?
God, I'm gonna have to sing. Yeah, your sex is on fire. Whoa, whoa, oh, lay where you laying. I'll bring my squirt. That's what I'm drinking. I only like Diet Squirt. It comes in a white can. It comes in a white can. Yeah, my voice is on fire. But not in the cool way the kids use for emojis. Yeah, I'm sponsored by Squirt because nobody wants to drink it except for your dad's annoying friends and the uncle you don't like.
Again, with the squirt. Tom Sandy, but what is going on with these squirts? That is odd to me. I have never known anyone to drink this much squirt, but you can find so many pictures of Tom Sandy Butt walking around with a diet squirt. Even when Ariana was like, for you to die, and things were coming out about Scandoval, he was holding a squirt. This dude must be getting paid, but on the DL. Like, Squirt's like, listen, product placement, we'll take what we can get right now because we're Squirt. And it's been very rough. It's been a rough 3 decades for us. When we first came out, what a novel idea. And then people drank it and they were like, oh, my guts are on fire. And it makes me feel like I'm dying inside, allegedly. So we'll let you be our spokesperson, but you can't say you're our spokesperson, but just show people the squirt. And maybe, people, they'll get into their head and they'll buy squirt. And we'll forget that it's because they saw you holding it. Page 6 is saying that Schwartz hasn't exactly been Sandy Butt's #1 fan since the drama unfolded and played out on Vanderpump Rules. I mean, he still looks like he's a fan. They said just last month, Schwartz said he was taking a break from Sandoval following the cheating scandal. I think that was blown out of proportion. And I don't really think there was much of a break that was taken. I mean, of course he's going to have a break. Sandy Butt's on tour. He was just gone with his drummer friend, whose wife works for Howie Mandel, where he did that awful interview that did not help him in any way possible. So I think he kind of was forced into a break because Tom Sandy Butt was like deuces. He's been deuces for a while through his affair with Raquel and then after it broke. And this is all from an episode of When Reality Hits with Jackson Brittany. Schwartz said he made a big mess and left us to clean up. Schwartz says, it's hard for me not to be resentful of him. I'm taking a break from Tom right now. Okay. That's definitely what you're saying for the benefits of your public image. But I don't think, again, you had a choice. He kind of just dipped out on you, brah. And then we saw a video come out, which was so exciting, of Sheena and Tom Sandy Butt in the alley of Sir, where all the drama went down in the early seasons, and Sheena was letting him have it. She had some sunglasses on. Tom was again dressed like it was 1996, and he was on his way to the homecoming game, and he just had a couple Snapple vodkas, and he had a little buzz, and he was ready to go and smoke cigarettes and try not to cough, allegedly. And Sheena was just letting him have it. And TMZ and a bunch of outlets, and like Page 6, and they posted that video. And she was just like, rah, 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 my best friend, you are not good as gold. It's not all happening for you, bro. And Tom was sitting there, and he's just like a scolded kid at lunch. He's like, got his shoulders down. He's like, okay, no one likes me. And it looked like he's drinking maybe a Diet Coke, which, sir, is not helping your cheater persona, because you're even cheating on squirts at this point. And this all happened while the rest of the cast was filming inside of Sir, including Ariana, his ex-girlfriend, and he was even seen crying outside of Sir in West Hollywood while they were inside. So after Sheena yelled at him and stuff, he's out there crying in the back alley like he just got caught on
senior ditch day, and his parents were the strict ones that were like, there is no senior ditch day. You'll go to school until the day you graduate.
All right, so now on to Tom Sandybutt being dragged by the employees of his strip mall bar, Schwartz and Sandy. So this is all according to The Sun and TV show ace.com. The staff there is completely done with Tom Sandoval, the co-owner of Schwartz and Sandy's. The staff at Schwartz and Sandy's does not want to deal with Tom Sandoval at all. A staff member shared that he never comes in, whereas Tom Schwartz is always making his presence known at Schwartz and Sandy's. The whole staff talks about Tom Sandybutt behind his back. No one thinks he's smart or a good business person, and he bailed on the restaurant when things got bad. So he's a coward also. I mean, how can you show your face at your business when no one on the staff respects you? And the owners don't want you here. Oh my God, this staffer. I didn't need to roast this news because this staffer is dragging Tom Sandybutt. The staffer made it clear that they love Tom Schwartz and they feel that he really cares about the restaurant lounge in the strip mall off of Franklin, over in Franklin Village, where James Kennedy says is a shithole.
Welcome to Schwartz and Sandy's.
But it is by a Gelson's, so I don't know. However, they think that the time has come for Sandoval to make his exit. Another insider shared that management is eager to get Sandoval out and are figuring out plausible ways to do this. Fortunately, business is back on track at Schwartz and Sandy's, but it did backslide after Scandoval. So maybe Sandoval selling his part in the business is not unfounded. Again, all of that is alleged, but that is what's being said by The Sun and by TV show ace.com. And let me know what you guys think. I mean, do you really think that Tom Sandybutt would sell his shares? I don't think he'll leave. I really don't. I think his ego's too big. We saw that he really doesn't take accountability at all. He wants to blame other people like Ariana, the woman he was dating for 10 years, the one he cheated on, and blame her and talk about their t-shirt sex as a reason why he just had to bang her bestie.
Because she treats me with respect. Something I haven't gotten from you in a long time.
This is a lot. Then they're saying he's not smart or a good business person. He bailed on the restaurant, which makes him a coward. Oh, Lord. It's not good when your staff doesn't respect you. But I totally understand where they're coming from because, come on. I mean, dude, you made this horrible, horrible mess in your own life that reflected on your brand because you on the show and you as a person are your brand. The Toms are a brand that reflected on the people that work for you who were probably, really excited to work at this new restaurant. And then you just go on tour screaming into a microphone and you leave everyone there to pick up the mess.
And
I know. Yeah.
You said you didn't know Jason left because you were taking a shit.
So not only is Tom Sandybutt getting dragged by his staff, business partners, and possibly Tom Schwartz, Sheena Shea, and the rest of the Vanderpump cast while filming season 11, according to Reality T, shout out to Reality T, Vanderpump Rules fan yelled at Tom Sandoval during filming.
Oh my gosh.
The Instagram account at cc.loves.you. Shout out to CC Loves You on Instagram. So much great content coming out of that Instagram account after they posted pictures of a woman yelling at Tom during season 11's filming. Please, dear Lord, editing, if you want an Emmy nomination next year too, please keep that in. We just need it because now, as it's been talked about on other channels and other platforms, the fourth wall has been broken. We know they're filming. We know people are out in the world seeing the filming. We know this is happening. We know they don't work at any of these restaurants as servers anymore. Scandoval pretty much changed everything regarding this show. So show us the effects of that. And if that has to be some lady yelling at him while he's filming, I am here for it. Okay, so CC Loves You got some insider tea from a woman who was at TomTom when this happened. CC Loves You on Instagram says, so to be clear, it wasn't the girl who yelled at Sandoval who gave us this tea. CC is still looking for her, but this was someone who was there and saw what happened. Reportedly, Tom Schwartz and Tom Sandoval were in the middle of a heated conversation at TomTom. Schwartz raised his hands in the air while Scandoval looked like he was in disbelief. I mean, Schwartz sticking up for himself would surprise Sandy Butt, I think. The pair stood up and the conversation moved. That's when the woman began yelling at Scandoval. Photos and video revealed the woman yelling at Tom while also trying to film him with her phone. A patron who claimed to be at Tom's home that night messaged Cece loves you with details. The source says they had no idea what Scandoval and Schwartz were discussing because Tom was packed. But once the woman began shouting at Tom, the source claims that production yelled at her after telling people to not say anything while filming. Otherwise, they have to reshoot. It's sort of an open secret that reality shows will do multiple takes when needed. I mean, yeah, we know that. Despite being quote unquote reality. When yelling interrupts filming, that certainly warrants a retake. I wish we would have gotten exactly what she said, but we do have pictures of the woman, and this is the woman, and she looks mad. She looks like big man. She looks Karen mad. She's very mad at him. And Tom is wearing God knows what, unbuttoned, some kind of shirt and his sunglasses at night, it appears, and she is all up in his face with her phone, which has a cute little checker, black and white checker case. And she's got her mouth open and she is yelling. She came all the way from Wisconsin to tell him something, and God love her, she's not leaving till he hears it. You know, it could have been she just wanted to be like, Tom, I'm one of those ladies that go to your concert where you scream in front of the microphone, I love you. Or she could have said something mean. But I hope that they show us this in the episodes. I would love to see things like this. Now, I don't encourage people to do that because it's going to make it harder for the people who actually film this show and the people who put in the hard work and carrying those heavy cameras and all that. But I mean, with an international scandal like Scandoval, these things are going to happen now that he's out and about in the world. People are going to feel some type of way and they might yell things. I mean, I wouldn't. I would definitely do things under my breath, but I'm from Minnesota and we're much more passive aggressive. So yeah, I would probably like open the door for everyone and I'd see him coming and I would shut it. And then, oh my God, I did not see you there. I'm so sorry. My guess, his mom sent her there. You know, his mom loves him, but allegedly he still owes her $250,000. That's $250,000. All right. And she's sitting back in wherever she lives, Kansas, Missouri, St. Louis, somewhere. And she sent her friend Beth over there and she was like, listen, Beth, he hasn't met you yet because he don't come home to visit me that often, but he does come home when he needs his money, allegedly. So I need you to go down there and be like, pay your mom back, pay your mom back. I think this is, you know, I think that's the new scandal. There was some talk that there's some new scandal coming out in season 11 that isn't necessarily Scandoval, being Ariana, Tom, and Rachel Raquel. I think it's Tom's mom. And I think Tom's mom is sending people out. She's paying for those women to show up at his shows with the signs. You know, that's a very mom thing to do. Shame works in parenting, according to some. So she's just going to shame him in public. Pay your mom back, Tom. Tom, you know, you could trade that shirt in. You probably paid too much for in Los Angeles. You pay your mom back. Tom, do you have your mom's money?
Where's your mom's money, Tom? Tom! Your mom's on a fixed income. She's retired. You know what that is, Tom? That means she can't make any more money, but you can, Tom.
That's the real tea, is that Tom Sandy Butt's mom is out there sending women to yell at her son so that she gets her money back. Well, there you have it, you guys. That is everything that's happening in the world of Vanderpump Rules. Basically, everyone is thriving except for the Toms. But they are filming season 11. Rachel is out of the mental health facility, still trying to settle on a deal for her filming, allegedly. And we'll see, and we'll stay updated. So let me know what you think in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. Do not forget to smash that like. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Share my channel with a friend who needs a laugh. And I'll be back very soon with another video about Bravo. We also have, if you guys are crossover Bravo Big Brother fans as well, Big Brother, the new season 25 is going to be starting in early August. So I'll be covering that as well. And also the new season of Roni. I got to watch that new episode. So please just comment away. Let me know how you're doing, all your thoughts about everything that was talked about in this video. And always remember to enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye, guys.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want. Cause your heart's made of gold, but don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you. get you some. Yeah, you got
Liar.